Valley Bank has collapsed, and Circle confirmed it has at least $3.3 billion of its cash reserves in the now shut down bank. Circle no longer has all the money which backed its USDC stablecoin, and investors are panicking that they won't be able to redeem the USDC for cash. Everyone is rushing to sell their USDC as fast as they can because they don't want to be the ones who Circle can't pay back. This has led to billions of dollars of USDC to be sold in the past 24 hours, and the price has plummeted. Ethereum gas fees have skyrocketed as investors have scrambled to move their money around. At the time of the recording of this video, the price has fallen from $1 to 88 cents, a 12% decrease of a stablecoin. It's likely to continue going down further because how can Circle ever get back the money in Silicon Valley Bank when the Federal Reserve is not going to use taxpayers' money to bail out that bank? It means many people and companies are going to end up losing $3.3 billion, and you better try not to be one of them. Your choices are now either to 1. Take the loss and sell your USDC into another stablecoin, but even all the other stablecoins' prices are being affected right now. 2. Sell your USDC at a loss into Bitcoin or Ethereum, but who knows what the market impact will be on them. 3. Just sell your USDC into cash and take the L. Or 4. Ride out the storm and pray that it goes back up to $1. There may even be some of you who aren't exposed to USDC and perhaps see this as an opportunity to make some fast profits. You think that it will eventually go back up to $1. I mean, you could do this, but you only really stand to gain a maximum of around 10-12% in profits, but stand to lose 100%. I'm not sure there's that risk-reward trade-off there. Of course, crypto wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for the traditional financial industry and the mess that happened at Silicon Valley Bank. Put simply, Silicon Valley Bank got a lot of people to put their money into it, and then the bank wanted to earn some interest on all that money rather than just leave it sitting there. So Silicon Valley Bank bought some investments called mortgage-backed securities. They expected these investments would make them more money in the long run, but then something they weren't expecting happened. The government raised interest rates, and this started a domino effect. This made Silicon Valley Bank's investments worth less than they used to be, so the bank ended up losing money. The bank had to sell some of their other investments to make up for the money that they lost. Customers started to get wind of this, so they began to withdraw their money from Silicon Valley Bank because they were afraid the bank wouldn't have the money that they said they did. This led to even more people hearing about money being taken out of the bank, and so the cycle kept repeating. It led to the dreaded bank run, where you get companies and people queuing up to withdraw their money out of the bank because they're worried that the bank is going to run out of money. It kind of works like this.
What do you mean the bank is out of money?
Insolvent? You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers! Hey, what just a second here. No, I don't have your money here. It's in Bill's house and Fred's house.
Hey, what the hell you doing with my money in your house, Fred?
And we're now starting to learn that the top executives knew that something was wrong at the bank and started selling their shares days before it collapsed. Twitter has already been sharing the news of this insider trading, who was selling, and how much. Apart from Circle, Silicon Valley Bank has a number of crypto companies as clients, especially hedge funds and VC firms like Andreessen Horowitz, Sequoia, and Pantera. You better believe they all hold some exposure to USDC as well and are trying to cut their losses. The closure of Silicon Valley Bank is expected to have a significant impact on crypto. The contagion is likely to spread far and wide. Silicon Valley Bank was one of the United States' 20 largest banks by total assets. Circle's reserves were also believed to be held in Silvergate Bank, which was also shut down this week, which means that Circle's exposure could be up to $9 billion. It's no wonder that mass withdrawals of USDC have taken place on centralized exchanges. Everyone has been trying to cash out as soon as they can. But even Coinbase, the popular cryptocurrency exchange, has temporarily stopped the conversion of USDC to US dollars due to this banking crisis. Coinbase tweeted, "We are temporarily pausing USDC USD conversions over the weekend while banks are closed. During periods of heightened activity, conversions rely on USD transfers from the banks that clear during normal banking hours. When banks open on Monday, we plan to recommence conversions." The way things are going, I think they mean if banks open on Mondays. Unsurprisingly, this has seen USDC's market cap fall from $44 billion to $36 billion in the past 24 hours. Circle are under a lot of pressure and are trying to reassure their customers that their stablecoin is fully backed by reserves, but this is likely not true at all. Even as USD's $1 peg has started to fall, Circle has done its best to calm the market to stop people from selling even more of it. This current situation in the crypto industry is not too dissimilar to the 2008 financial crisis, where more bad news just kept following. However, unlike traditional finance, the crypto industry deliberately doesn't have a central bank, like the Federal Reserve, to provide financial assistance to struggling companies. That hasn't stopped Circle's Chief Strategy Officer and Head of Global Policy asking for the Fed's help by tweeting, "Circle is currently protecting USDC from a black swan failure in the US banking system. Silicon Valley Bank is a critical bank in the US economy, and its failure, without a federal rescue plan, will have broader implications for business, banking, and entrepreneurs." That's why there's a lot of uncertainty about the eventual outcome of this situation. So as if Do Kwon with Terra Luna and Sam Bankman-Fried with FTX wasn't enough, the crypto contagion is continuing to spread further and further. The only thing you can do now is ride the storm or protect yourself as much as you can. And in a bizarre turn of events, the CEO of Razer, the electronics gaming company, tweeted that Elon Musk should buy Silicon Valley Bank and turn it into a digital bank, to which the billionaire responded, "I'm open to the idea." One thing you can at least be sure of in uncertain times like this is whenever you're in doubt, just do the opposite of what Jim Cramer says. Stay safe out there, folks, and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest in crypto news.